Hey guys, time for card trick, and today I have the tutorial for an original effect by JViitamo. If you have not seen the performance, there'll be a link on the screen or in the description box below. And also check out JViitamo's channel. I think it'll be worth your time. So if you have not seen the performance, please do. Alright, now let's get on to the tutorial. So what you're going to need to do is, well, these are the cards JViitamo uses. He uses the red 3s and the red 6s. So you're going to get out 2 red 3s, 2 red 6s, alright? So two of the kinds. Now the setup is that, just before I go any further, the prerequisite is that you should be able to know how to do a Herman pass. Your Herman pass doesn't have to be perfect because you don't really have to have that good of a Herman pass for this effect. You'll see what I mean. There's you just have to put a couple of cards invisibly to the top, so it's best if you have an idea of how to do the Herman pass. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's an easy move anyway. I have a tutorial of it on my channel. Okay, now onwards. You're going to get out two of a kinds. So the setup is you're going to take one black 6, one red 3, and you're going to place the black 6. Okay, so take the black 6, and you're going to place it in the 6th position at the top of the deck. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put in your black 6 in the 6th position. And then your next red 3, you're just going to go 1, 2, and put your red 3 there. Okay, in the 3rd position under all those 6 cards. Okay, now let me just go over that once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, black 6, then 1, 2, red 3. Simple enough. Then, on top of that, you're going to just place 1 black 6, then the remaining red 3, and you're good to go. Now, before you begin, it's best that you do some false shuffles. So you could do a riffle shuffle, being sure to leave that packet on top. Okay, that was pretty exaggerated, but you guys get the idea. You could do, this is a real good move, a false overhand shuffle. Okay, if you guys know this one, I'll maybe do a tutorial for that move. And then now what you do is, you're going to force the top card, the 3. So the way that JViitamo does it is he does a riffle force. So he pretends that he's still cutting up the deck, but what he does is he just grabs a pinky break. So he swing cuts half the cards and then grabs a pinky break right above that 3. So then you don't need to know how to do a riffle force. It's really simple. Just swing cut half the cards, grab pinky break, riffle down the side of the edge, and ask the spectator to tell me when to stop. So as they say stop there, you just pick up at the break, and then boom, you force the card, the red 3. Then you say this is your selection, the red 3, or the 3 of hearts. I don't know why I'm saying red 3. Then what you're going to do is you're going to want to leave this card at the top, and you don't want to disturb the order of the cards in this effect. So you want to leave that whole top packet undisturbed. So once you force it, so you force the card, you bring this packet to the top and you're like, that's your selection, the red 3. Then what you can do is you could pretend that you're shuffling it in. So be like, okay, we're going to get that 3 mixed in with the deck, but you're really doing a false cut. You can do whatever false cut you want. A good one is that you say, okay, this is your card, the 3 of hearts, and we're just going to cut into the deck. So what you do is you swing cut half the cards into your left hand, then swing cut half the cards that are remaining in your right hand into your left hand, but keep a pinky break when you bring them in. And set down the packet in your right hand down on the table. Then take all the cards on top of that pinky break, set it down, then take the rest and just set it down. That's full deck false cut, and it looks really good. It seems like you're just cutting the cards in the deck. Okay? So now you haven't disturbed the order of the packets. One more thing that I like to do before we move on is I say, okay, this is your card. Then I say, I'm going to place it in the center, so I kind of Charlier cut the cards like that. And then use this card as a barrier. So this is the lower portion, this is the upper portion, and I know because the outjog card is here. And I just push that outjog card in, keeping a pinky break. And then I do a pass to just get that portion back to the top. So nothing's disturbed, and I got the card back to the top. If you know how to do that, you can do that, but let's move on with the effect. So now what you do is you say that we need a helper card. So what you do is you just do a double lift and say we'll just use the top card, but really you're doing a double to show the black 6. I also have a tutorial for the strike double lift, the one that I'm using right here. So you just say let's use the top card, the 6, and then you turn it back over, and then you place it on the table. Okay, you've done a double lift, so you've really placed the 3 on the table. Now here's where that Herman pass comes into play. What you're going to do is, you can explain some pattern. You're going to pinky pull down the bottom 2 cards of the deck, just like that, okay? So the bottom 2 cards. Once you've done that, you're going to do a Herman pass to get these 2 cards to the top. So as you see, it's a real simple Herman pass to do. You're barely moving any cards, so you should be able to do it without much hesitation or whatever. So you just put 2 cards on top of the deck in an invisible fashion. Once again, if you do not know how to do the Herman pass, just check out my tutorial. So you've moved those 2 cards to the top, and now what you do is you do whatever magical gesture. You can wave over this deck, and remember, you don't want to put too much attention on that pass, you just want to let it fly by. So you do whatever magical gesture, and then you say, just with that magic, that 6 has turned into the 3, and then you say, hey, but where's our helper card, the 6, gone? And you say, well, the value's 3 here, so let's count down 1, 2, then on the 3rd card you flip over and be like, oh, we got our 6. And then you say, that's a pretty good effect, right? But as a magician, I want to push my limits and take it one step further, and then you're going to do the 6. It's all self-working from here. You say that the value of this card is a 6, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th card you turn over and be like, we found the soulmate of the 6, and for the 3, you say the value is 3, you count down 1, 2, 3 cards, and you get the soulmate of the 3. And from a transporting effect, it turns into a soulmate effect, which I think is pretty neat. And that is the original effect by JViitamo. Check him out, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.